Good morning, it's Wednesday, January 19th, and I've lost my mind. I'm going to tackle a subject you never should tackle on the internet, and that's COVID-19 and Doordash. So Doordash has some kind of program where they'll give you some money if you've got COVID-19. Now, watch the whole video, because at the end of the video I'm going to tell you why this is just one more reason that Doordash is not sustainable as your primary source of income forever. Okay, this is just another great example. So I'm assuming that you've had to call Doordash support, right? For like the simplest issue, right? And how painstaking that is. So you're going to call them and tell them that you have COVID-19, and you're going to do that on purpose, and then you're going to put yourself in their hands to get this money that they're going to give you. You're going to let them control your process. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because here's how it works, from what I can see, is that, okay, you let them know you have COVID-19. They start sending you emails, right? Contacting you, whatever. And then eventually you're going to have to submit a positive test and a negative test. And then in the meantime, they're going to deactivate your account. So the question is that going to take this whole process that they have? Because they have a whole team to deal with this. You know, a whole team to deal with, the whole world. Not just the United States in this issue, right? So the CDC guideline for quarantine right now is 5 days, right? You can't tell me that you can't just take 5 days off and it'd be better than submitting yourself to this process. You just can't tell me that. There's no way you can convince me that. It's going to take them 5 days just to get the process started, in my opinion, right? And then you're going to have to go through the process, and then you're going to have to wait for them to activate your account. And then I would be very careful. How much money are they going to give you? 2 weeks worth? Something like that? If that? Don't do this. Don't do that. Wait out your 5 days and go back to work. It'll work out better. There's no way that you can convince me that this process isn't going to take more than 5 days on both sides of it. Not much less what the middle one is like. If you're fully vaccinated, as far as that goes, it's going to be like a cold, right? Matter of fact, if you've had a cold in the last month or so, you probably already had it. You probably already had it and thought you had a cold, or you kind of really knew you had it, just blew it off. I've had a cold in the last month, so I probably had it, and I didn't dash for 5 days, and then I wore a mask. I wear a mask anyway when I DoorDash, because I did get in trouble for not wearing one. Not when I had COVID. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't enter into that process. Just quarantine for 5 days, then wear a mask, and you're probably going to be way better off than entering into a complicated situation with Doordash. You're gonna put yourself in the hands of people, in the beginning at least, that you don't even know where these people are. They're not here, like in the United States, and I'm not being racist or anything. I'm just stating the obvious. And then they're going to shoot the information to where they shoot it to, and then they probably going to get to you at some point. You're feeling me on this, man? Don't do any of that. Take your 5 days off. Go back to work. Now, if you did get vaccinated, and I'm not trying to convince you to get vaccinated, it's not. I'm not silly enough to try to convince somebody to do what they're not going to do. Do what you do. Then I would enter into the process, right? Because you're going to be down for the count, baby. You're going to be down for the count. You're going to be out for a while. No doubt about it. Okay? So, yeah, you're going to be sick. You're not going to be able to get up and work, right? So you might as well just, let them know and let the process write itself out, because you're going to be sick. I had COVID 13 months ago, and you can poke me with whatever you want to poke me with. I'm not going through that on purpose again. Like, if you did get vaccinated, and I'm not trying to convince you to get vaccinated, I'm just stating the obvious once again. The last thing on your mind is probably, I wonder what I'm going to do about Doordash. You probably might be wondering, well, should I go to the hospital or not? Yeah, that's where you might be. Yeah, I get it. I was there. I understand it. I'm praying for you right now. God, please help the people who did get vaccinated when they get COVID. Boy, it's rough. But, I'm going on a cruise for 23 days, so I had to get vaccinated anyway. So, blah, blah, blah. Please, God, don't think I'm trying to make a political statement, because I am not. I can care less what you do. Let's take care of me, right? That's it. Me and mine. You gotta live with you. That's it. Blah, blah, blah. So, that's my opinion. Don't enter into a complicated situation like this with a app company like Doordash. Don't do that. Take your 5 days off and go back to work with a mask, okay? And you might say, well, I can't do that. I need the money. You're going to lose more money dealing in the process, in my opinion, than you would have if you just were quarantined, right? Whatever money they give you, okay? So, be like everybody else and do what you do. But I can't imagine you're going to be happy with that process. Okay? So, and now we're going to talk about why this is just another reason is that I would not depend on Doordash being your primary source of income forever. Man, it's a great fill-in. Unbelievable fill-in. It can get you through a hard time better than you ever would imagine. You're probably just wanting to help you survive. You can thrive for a limited amount of time. But eventually something's going to happen. Something like this. Your car's going to break down. God forbid some car hits you, or, whatever happens in this world. You don't have any benefits, no vacation, no PTO days, no nothing, no health insurance, no nothing, just nothing, okay? So just consider all that, and then as far as supplementing your income or supplementing your dream, your business, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Another, just awesome. Since I'm pulling into my W-2 right now, it's a game changer. It's an absolute game changer. Like last week, I only really worked 2 days, 2.5 days, and I made like $500. That's like adding $25,000 to my income. I don't want to go into the whole spiel, but it's just a wonderful feeling. No doubt about it. But man, just consider stuff like this if you're using it as your main source of income. At least be putting money away, so if something like this comes up, or you got to miss, because you could twist your ankle and miss 5 days, right? Are you feeling me? You got to have some kind of backup, people. Some kind of backup. The way shops are backed up and stuff like that. If something just a little bit goes wrong with your car, you're gonna miss 5 days. And that's all you would have to miss with this. So yeah, I would not try to get that money. I can't imagine it's worth it. And I've seen a little bit of the process up front, and I don't think it's worth it.